I'll be honest, it's been a little while since we've used the term outbreak. There really hasn't been enough cases on a cruise ship for several months now to warrant the term outbreak being used. But what's going on the Coral Princess right now, Princess Cruise Line ship, does warrant this term outbreak being used. We've got the latest news from the Coral Princess and what's going on there. Plus, we've got news from Disney Cruise Line. Gratuities are going up. They're going up immediately. Let's talk about cruising and cruise news right now on Island Time. A big happy Tuesday to all you Islanders. Thank you so much for stopping by Island Time today. I am Derek, and together we're going to drop our anchors. We're going to spend some time in the islands together talking about cruising and cruise news. I am ecstatic today. We've started packing for our trip. We're flying out next Friday. We board the Carnival Horizon next Saturday for an 8-day cruise going south. Can't wait to go to Aruba, and I cannot wait to take you with me. Be sure that you have subscribed, you've ring that bell to receive notifications because I'm packing all of my gear. We've purchased the highest internet package that money can buy, and you are going with us. All you have to do, click that button. That's it. You're going to catch us when we go live. I can't wait to update you. And I know you have cruises booked as well. What cruises do you have coming up that you're excited about? Because I want you to take me with you. Living vicariously through each other is what we do here on the island. Let's talk about cruising and cruise news. It's been a little while since we've used this term outbreak. I'm not using it to scare you or anyone else, but what's going on the Coral Princess right now does constitute as an outbreak. Let's set some things straight from the very top of this story before we even get into it. The Coral Princess is still sailing right now. She has passengers on board. They are enjoying their cruise, even though I'm about to share some details with you that for sure has changed their cruise. Number two, we could see more outbreaks because of the current COVID numbers. Again, not sparking any conspiracy theory here. A lot of us keep up with what's going on in relation to COVID-19 because we cruise and we travel. Numbers, yes, are up. So we could see similar situations happen on other cruise ships. Know that those cruises will go on, but they could be changed. Protocols could be established on board. But the great news is that cruise lines have proven over and over and over the past year that they can handle anything. They can handle any situations. From a handful of cases on board to 100 plus, which is what the Coral Princess has, these protocols that cruise lines have implemented can take care of it all. Now let's talk about the Coral Princess. She's sailing from Australia, which was one of the last places really in the world that said, you know what, we're going to pick up cruising. We're going to allow cruising to go again. Cruising's only been in place for about 3 months, and here we are with this outbreak. So we're really seeing some negativity in the media and everyday life over there. As they say, I told you so. I told you we shouldn't have started this cruising thing again. Everything is okay. Here's the latest so far of what we have. 110 crew members have tested positive, as well as 4 passengers testing positive. So the count is at 114, and it's likely, of course, to go up from there. Those are the latest counts from the Coral Princess as she continues to cruise. There are 2,300 people on board. So there are still a lot of people on board, 2,000 people on board who have not tested positive. We're not saying by any means that a big group of this population will, but numbers, of course, in this type of situation, we've seen over and over, they do go up. Some passengers opted to get off the ship in Eden yesterday, while many, they are there cruising. They're enjoying the cruise. Activities are still taking place. The pool's still open. Music's being played. Drinks are being served. But passengers are having to wear a mask. One protocol that's been put in place by Princess was this: if you're out of your cabin, you are wearing a mask. They are back to wearing masks. Not a big deal necessarily. I've cruised with masks. I think you have too. My question to you though is, if you're on a cruise ship, and I've put myself here because I'll be there next week, and an outbreak like this takes place, because it can, would it change your cruise very much? The things that you like to do, would you stop doing some of those things? Would you stay in your cabin a little bit more? And as you hear stories like this, does it change anything that you're doing to prepare for your cruise? Maybe you usually book interiors and you think, you know what, I'm going to book a balcony just in case something happens. I'll feel comfortable in my room. I'll have a balcony I can sit on. Maybe you book an exclusive area of a cruise ship. Maybe you booked the Havana area on Carnival Cruise Line and you're restricted to just a smaller number of people. You've got your own outdoor area, your own pool and hot tubs. Maybe that's what you do. Does it change your cruise experience at all? Let us know in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. We also wanted to share news today from Disney Cruise Line as Disney announces that gratuities are set to increase, and here's the surprising part, immediately, right now. Disney has announced that the rate is going up $1 per person per day. You heard that right. Rates are going up. Gratuities going up $1 per person per day. Effective right now, the new rate for most guests is $14.50 per day. If you're staying in a specialty cabin or a suite, it's $15.50 per day. Disney had this to say about this increase this morning. Since our very first selling, guests have told us how much they enjoyed their interaction with the crew members. Providing world-class service and creating lifelong memories for our guests are among the most common comments we receive. In recognition of all that they do, we have increased our recommended gratuity guidelines for select positions. Disney is not the first cruise line to do this. For you Carnival cruisers, this just happened to you back in May. Remember the 51 cents? 51 cents per day. Carnival right now, most passengers are paying $14.50 unless you're in specialty cabins. NCL's at $16. Royal Caribbean's at $14.50, again, unless you're in specialty cabins. So Disney is right there among everybody else, which is pretty surprising when you think about Disney and how expensive Disney is. That's not bad at all. My question to you is, do you prepay gratuities before you cruise? I know some of you take them off completely and you don't pay them. I know that's controversial. Do you pay them before you cruise? Do you let them be billed to your account while you're on board? Let us know in the comment section below. These crew members, no matter the cruise line, work so hard, and it's rewarding to be able to give back to them for them taking care of us on our very special vacation. Islanders, I hope you have a great day. I can't wait to see your comments below. If you enjoyed the show today, give us a thumbs up just below this box in this video. Of course, we'll see you tomorrow right here on Island Time.